Well, it's good to be back. This devotion is for Friday, July 3rd. My joke for the day is this. In many ways, my stepladder feels more like my real ladder. Ooh. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. Going to be a lot of people running around fireworks, especially at night. Please be careful if you're traveling somewhere or if you're driving. Please be aware that there's little people running around and they may not be as watchful as they should be. And the next day after that, July 5th, the Alden Church is going to gather at the Peace Garden, and at the end of that gathering we'll have, pardon? 9:30. Gathering at 9:30. Communion will be served in a new and different way than anyone's used to. All right. Thomas Edison once said this: if we all did the things that we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves and make the world a much better place. Here's the story for today. Nearly 23 years ago, Mary French was sitting in her Charleston, South Carolina home reading a newspaper. She stumbled across a letter to the editor asking for someone to start a dictionary project in the county. Mary responded with a letter saying she was interested in getting involved, and she began writing letters to local businesses asking for funds to buy dictionaries for local elementary children. In her first year, she handed out 6,000 dictionaries. And now of late, she moved into the realm of distributing more than 500,000 each year, and now she's up to almost 750,000 a year. The Dictionary Project is in the process of distributing a dictionary to every third grade student in South Carolina for the 20th year in a row. It has expanded to some 35 other states. The idea for the Dictionary Project began with an African American woman named Annie Plummer. She worked as a cleaning lady and crossing guard. She was familiar with the hardships of life due to a limited education. She decided that if somehow she could get a dictionary into the hands of children, it would make an impact on their education and their communities and ultimately their very lives. Today, the idea of this woman who never graduated from high school is a national mission and a national success. It's a lovely story. Let us be at prayer. Almighty God, bless, preserve, and sustain us. Help us to look for ways that we can improve the world, whether it's working at a food pantry or picking up litter or making a phone call, starting a project, writing a grant. Oh Lord, just be with us and help us to grasp that if we can do it, we ought to try. And if we're not sure we should do it, we should try even harder. We ask this in God's grace, in Jesus' name. Amen. Go in peace and know that you're indeed loved. Bye-bye.